It's not complete, but I don't think it'll ever be complete. It's going to be like Disneyland, you know, it'll never be finished. Hey everybody, welcome back. This video was originally supposed to just be one video, but then ended up being much longer than I expected it to. So I did split it into two separate videos. So I'm actually recording the intro after I recorded the rest of the video that you're gonna see. Anyway, so let's go ahead and go back in time to when I filmed the original intro for this video. And then later on this week sometime, you're gonna see the second part of this video. Hey everybody, today's gonna be a little bit of a different type of video from what I normally do, because I'm not gonna be doing like an unboxing or anything like that. This is actually gonna be more like a viewer request video, I guess, because a lot of times I get comments on my videos, people asking me to make certain types of videos, or they might have specific questions, and sometimes all it takes is for somebody to just ask me a question. I'll be like, well, rather than answer it, I'll just make a whole video talking about it. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take you over here and show you how I rearranged my doll shelf, the one that my display doll shelf anyway. I have a lot more dolls than what's shown here, but I recently rearranged everything on that shelf that I have displayed behind me, and I've gotten more than one of you have asked to see that in detail. So I'm not going to like spend a whole lot of time, but I am going to go through this whole shelf right now. So in fact, let me go ahead, pick up this camera, and let's head over to the shelf. All right, so I'm not going to show you the rest of my room over here because it's dirty. So this is my doll shelf that you see behind me in most of my videos. I do have this over here. This is literally just my closet. I've got some curtains up here and stuff like that. And then my dresser right here, I just started stacking stuff, and I used to have these curtains down behind me to like cover it, but then I was like, oh, I can display more dolls here. So that's why I have this here. Over here is just like a lot of like collector dolls and stuff like that in their boxes, and then over here are some of the recent dolls that I've opened and reviewed on my channel. So not all of them, I think like some of the ones that are still in the boxes and stuff like that I haven't done, but most of these dolls down here I have reviews for on my channel already. Up here, just to quickly show you, I do have like my inbox collection hidden up here. Oh, those are my old CDs from when I was a teenager. I still have them. I used to have way more, but I just kind of kept the ones that were my favorites. So I've got like all my Spice Girls, Aqua, Bewitched, S Club 7, all my pop CDs from when I was a teenager. But yeah, so this is like my inbox collection, but coming back over here, here is the display that everybody has been asking to see. So starting at the top up here, I have a couple Disney limited edition dolls. I have my Esmeralda and my 10th anniversary Rapunzel. I do have videos for both of those on my channel. I do also have right here prominently displayed in the middle is my Dragon Empress Barbie. I also have a review for this doll. In fact, most of the dolls that are open here, I have reviews for. If they're open, I have a review for it. There's not a whole lot of the dolls that I have displayed that I have not opened on my channel. So if you see a doll that you want to see if I did a review for, just on YouTube, type in Chad Marvelous and the name of that doll from this shelf, and you'll probably see it. There might be a couple here that I don't have a video on. I don't know, maybe I did take out all the ones I haven't reviewed. So anyway, so just to quickly show you, I do have some seahorses. Oh, I forgot she was up here. She needs to go down here on the pink shelf because she is pink. So if you can't tell, I organized everything by rainbow colors. So that's the theme here. But anyway, I have some little I really need to dust, sorry about that. But I have some seahorse memorabilia because seahorses are my absolute favorite animal, and I collect them. So I do have a couple other little seahorses over here. I used to have more. A couple of them broke in the move. Some of them, I don't know where they are. But I still have a few of them kind of scattered around. Here is what I'm calling the warm tone shelf, because this is the shelf that fades from red to orange to yellow. So you can see I've got a lot of different dolls and toy brands represented here, from Rainbow High to Bratz to Nana Na Surprise, Monster High. I've got Pokemon pop figures. I've got My Little Pony, Disney. I've got that's pretty much it. Here's a couple more little seahorses here. So this one is from Finding Nemo. I believe it was like a Happy Meal toy. And then this one, I believe, was a gift. Somebody got that for me. I don't remember, but anyway, somebody got me that. But yeah, I've also got my my Illy dolls displayed up here and everything. I've seen some people do like collection display videos where they also pick out a favorite on each shelf. I don't know if I can do that. Well, no, actually, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay, so I can't narrow it down to one, but I will pick two. So I think that my two favorite from this shelf is probably Lily Chang. Definitely has to be one of them. But I think if I was to pick another one, it might be Cleo. She's just, I love her so much. I love her style, and I love Monster High. So maybe it's those two. I don't know, because I say that and now I'm regretting it. And I'm like, I want to choose other ones as my favorite. I don't know. Anyway, next up we have the green, teal, and blue shelf. Over here, starting in the green, of course, we have Tomb Raider prominently displayed on the shelf. Lara Croft is my favorite heroine of any movie or video game franchise. Tomb Raider is my absolute favorite video game series of all time, and in fact, like, I have one of the comic books over here. I have several of the comic books, but I just happen to have this one displayed here because the color of the cover worked for this shelf. And of course, my favorite is OG Lara. I love Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 from the original PlayStation series. But then once again, I have Rainbow High, Monster High. You know, I just realized I don't have any Ever After High representation on these shelves. I'm gonna have to get some Ever After High on these shelves because that's my favorite doll line. Anyway, so of course I've got some G1 style and G3 style for Monster High. I've got some more little Pokemon, and you'll probably recognize some of these from when I did my advent calendar videos, the Pokemon and the My Little Ponies and stuff like that. Of course, I've got my Articuno displayed right here prominently, and you know, I've got my Haute Couture dolls also added to the mix. I've got a couple of the Illy dolls there, and I've got some Bratz sitting down. All the Bratz, I think, are sitting down just because it was easier to display them and they don't have stands. And I love how on every shelf I've also got like a row of like little figures as well. So there's like different levels. You've got the minifigures, the pop figures, the ponies, and then the dolls. All right, now if I was to pick a favorite from this shelf, okay, I'm gonna keep the trend. I'm gonna choose two because it is genuinely hard to pick only one favorite. I think that one of my favorites is definitely Greta. Greta is absolutely one of my favorite Monster High dolls of all time. Ooh, this is tough because like when I'm picking favorites, I want to say the Haute Couture Laguna because I love her so much. I want to say Halle Capri from Rainbow High because I love her so much. She's so beautiful. But if I'm being completely honest with myself, I am an OG brony. I have loved My Little Pony ever since I was a child, like 3 years old on, and I love the 80s OG ponies, but Fizzy has to be probably my other favorite from this shelf because this was one of my Grail ponies, and we'll talk about that later. But this is one of my Grail ponies, and I finally got my hands on her, and I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm creating a shadow here, so sorry if it's hard to see. But here is the purple to pink shelf. I realized out of the dolls that I was planning on displaying, I have a lot more purple than I have pink. I feel like I need to fill some in over here. I need to add another doll or something. Maybe an Ever After High can go there because in that way it'll fill it out, like a Briar Beauty or somebody that has pink. But anyway, so I've got like my Haute Couture Claudine, which I freaking love, and then of course some Illy dolls and some of the G3 and G1 Monster High dolls, some more Bratz, My Little Pony reproductions. I've even got some of the Monster High pets added in with the mix. Some My Little Ponies, Monster High pets, Bratz, More of My Little Ponies. Some Pokemon here. He is so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at him. And then, of course, we've got some of my favorite ponies, which are the sea ponies. And since her shell is purple and she is pink, she is front and center for this shelf. Got some Rainbow High, got some vintage Barbie that one of my subscribers sent me. I've also got some of my other fandoms. Pretty much most of my fandoms are represented here. I think there might be like one or two that I don't have represented on any of these shelves, but the main ones are definitely here because I also have Harry Potter. I just need to get some Percy Jackson on here, although they don't make Percy Jackson dolls, so I might have to make my own Percy Jackson dolls. Over here I've got some more Rainbow High, Monster High G1. We got the pink Power Ranger because Kimberly was always my favorite. Some more Bratz, some more My Little Ponies, and some more of the Monster High pets. Oh, and then of course we got Clefairy and my little seahorse. That's a Littlest Pet Shop seahorse, by the way, if you were wondering. Okay, down here, let me see if I can show this to you because the shadow, well, I guess it's appropriate. There's a lot of shadow high here. But anyway, so this is the shelf that like basically had stuff that didn't fit anywhere else, but it's mostly black and white and grayscale stuff because I realized I had several dolls that were in grayscale. Now, I will be honest, originally what like spawned this idea was the real drama dolls because, you know, they're grayscale, but they have a pop of color because I was going to put her with the purple dolls, her with the pink dolls, her with the blue, and so on. But then as I started choosing what dolls I wanted to put on what shelf, I realized I was running out of room. So then I was like, cool, I have an extra shelf down here. Why not do a black and white and grayscale shelf? Now, of course, this does apply to the skin tone, the hair color, and or the clothing. So, of course, we've got a lot of Shadow High representation here, Monster High real drama dolls. I do have some Rainbow High back here, Pacific Coast. And then, of course, Nana Na Surprise Teens, which is being blocked by the other doll's hair. I really wish that these shelves were just a little bit wider because then I'd have a little bit more room to display these properly, but I'm just making do with what I've got. Over here, I've got some Nana Na Surprise. There is a surprising number of ponies that are white and just have different colors of hair. And at first I was like, I don't know where to put these because I could put this one in the yellow section and I could put this pony in the blue or purple section. But then I was like, you know, running out of space. So I was like, let me put them over here with the black and white stuff since their full body is white. Of course, I've got Cameron back here because both his hair and his jacket are white. I've got some more Pokemon and My Little Ponies, and then some of the real drama Monster High pets. Of course, all of my pandas. I don't have many pandas, but my panda collection is represented on this shelf, except for my Nana Na Surprise girls. Where? Oh, they're over there. Here's a lot of the like extra dolls that didn't make it to the shelf, by the way. But anyway, so yeah, I've got the Nana Na Surprise teen panda girl up here, and I think I intended to put the other Nana Na Surprise dolls here, and they're not here. So this shelf is not complete, and I'm probably just gonna like put them right here, kind of in front of the taller dolls, but behind the My Little Ponies and stuff like that. And they're just all of the regular Nana Na Surprise dolls that have panda ears for their hat. Anyway, so I've got little unicorns, My Little Ponies, the pets, the little panda Pokemon, and then I've got my Bratz Rock Angels. I only have 2 of them, but they have like black and white leather jackets, so I figured, you know what, they work here. Also, I have my Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider figure here because she's wearing all black. And then, of course, I had to add in the other Monster High pets here. And then finally on this shelf, I also included another Tomb Raider comic because I bought this one and this one at the same time. So I just happened to have them out, but I liked the way that this cover looked on this shelf. I felt like it was appropriate for that color scheme. Down here is not really a collection shelf as much. This is mostly just where I put my video games and stuff, but I do have a BMR 1959 doll, my favorite Ken doll. Also, there is an extremely faded picture of me and 2 of my best friends, Ed and Cassie. Shout out to Ed and Cassie, hey! But anyway, yeah, that is my new setup for my display shelf that I have behind me in pretty much all of my videos now. It's not complete, but I don't think it'll ever be complete. It's gonna be like Disneyland. you know, it'll never be finished. I'm constantly going to be changing things up, adding things in, you know, as I get new dolls and stuff like that. I might switch it out a little bit, and I might get tired of the rainbow theme and try a different theme later on. Who knows? Okay, so for the other reason that I'm making this video today, recently somebody left me a comment on one of my videos asking, what's my Grail doll? Anyway, it was one of those questions where I thought to myself, rather than just answer it in the comments, I have enough to talk about, why not make a video about it? If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.